Hey everyone. So today we're just gonna kind of do a wide versus skinny board. I got both the boards over here. So yeah, we're gonna just skate this spot again. It's super nice and peaceful. No one's here ever in the morning. So yeah, just gonna mess around. I'm gonna do, you know, like a kickflip on one and then kickflip on another, grind on one, grind on another, and just kind of see which one works best for what, basically. So does the wide one work better for grinds and slides? Does the skinny one better for flip tricks? Or is it just a preference thing? So yeah, let's go. Alright, well that's going to be it for today's video. So my final thoughts on the small versus big board. So the smaller board, I mean, honestly, it felt really good. It's also a new shape, so I'm getting used to that. There were certain things that worked easier, like the board slide to fakie on the ledge. But I can't tell if that's because I just have new wheels that are very slick, because that's the part that rubs on the top. Like for the wide board, I had to wax it. But I just did that board slide to fakie on the curb block here, and I think also it has to do with the paint. The paint on this girl board is very like matte finished, and it slid very well. But on the tired board, you can see I had to try a lot more attempts on the board slide, and I even waxed the board a little bit. I don't know if it was just the paint maybe, but yeah, it just wasn't sliding. Maybe it's the surface area too. It's got a lot more friction hitting on this one, so it could be that as well. As far as like the kick flip and switch flip go, it was a little bit harder to do the switch flip on the bigger board, but it was a lot easier to land. I don't think it looked as good, but it definitely felt pretty cool. But it was also just, you know, there's a lot more board to land on, so as long as you give it a good flick, you're gonna land on it basically. But like, you might, you know, land a little weird. I don't know. It's at the end of the day, I feel like both boards did exactly the same thing. Some just took a few more tries. The grind on the Independence felt really good, actually. I haven't grinded on some indies in a while, and it's like harder metal, so it felt really good grinding over those chunky ledges down there, which is going to be great for winter and skating curbs and stuff. I'm probably not going to be skating the big board like regularly, obviously. I prefer the 8-inch with, you know, the nice turny Ace trucks, and the smaller wheels definitely made it feel more normal. 53s on an 8-inch is too big. You need something like a 52. It just looks better even. But yeah, really liking the shape. It's nice and stiff and sturdy. It's got really good pop to it. Just got to get used to it, because my other board, like I said, was a lot longer and had a longer wheelbase. So anytime you switch a shape or a wheelbase or anything like that, you have to go out expecting to almost have to kind of like reconfigure your muscle memory almost. So, you know, it's a huge, I mean, at least for me, I've noticed in the past, I buy a new board, I get super hyped. I'm like, today's gonna be the best day. I'm gonna be skating so good, got this fresh setup. And then you go out and you're having a bad time and kick flips aren't working and things like that, and you tend to get angry. And you just gotta realize that it's just different, and you need a couple days or, you know, a couple hours to get used to it. And yeah, just give it time, skate it, go slow, do some ollies, 180s, 50-50s, you know, don't go right into your hard stuff. That's how you'll get hurt, you know. So yeah, just buy what makes you happy, what makes you feel comfortable. Honestly, if you like riding big 9-inch boards and you don't have a problem flipping them around and it feels good to you, that's awesome. If you like riding smaller boards, just because it's lighter and you can flick them around and try and learn new stuff, I don't know, whatever your reasoning may be, yeah, do it. It's all personal preference. So at the end of the day, whatever feels right to you, it'll work. You know, that I just showed you, you know, an 8.75 isn't impossible to do a kickflip and a switch flip on. It's not impossible to, you know, ollie up onto a taller ledge. It's not impossible to do a manual. You know, it's all these things. It's just a different feeling. So if you like the feel of a big heavy board, cool. And if you like a smaller, lighter board, cool. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. So buy what you like. Don't listen to other people, especially me. I'm just giving you my opinions on things, but don't take it, you know, as word, because everyone's different. But yeah, so appreciate you guys watching. So I also want to give a big thank you to Anthony over at Adventures in Skateboarding at 40 Plus for mentioning me on the Another Skateboard Channel's podcast, The Drop-In. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. Go check that out. It's actually a really awesome episode. I yeah, I listened to the whole thing and even checked out a couple of the other ones. Really cool guys, good talks on skateboarding, and yeah, very flattered they brought up my channel. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. But with that being said, go out, buy whatever board you want, buy whatever wheels you want, buy whatever trucks you want. Have fun. It's just a skateboard. It's a toy. You can take it as serious as you want or as non-serious as you want. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next week.